So this is a follow-up to my percentages, the basics video. If you haven't watched that already, I'd advise it. But you can see here, I've kept my list from finding all the basic building blocks, percentages of 240, and I was going to apply that now. So again, when you see I'm looking for the percentage 22% of 240, I wouldn't need to find all of these. I just need a couple. And as you can see, 22, as long as I can find 20 and 2, I can add them together. So I'd take 48 and add it to 4.8 and get 52.8. I could always do that in a column method if I needed to. 17%, probably a little bit trickier, but because I might need to build 3, I could go 10%, 5%, and the 2% because all 3 of those numbers together add up to 17. Or I could go to 20% and take away 3. There's always a way. So 10% would be 24, 5% is 12, and 2% is 4.8. And then if I just added them up, making sure my decimal point's in the right place, 8, and then that gives me 10, and that gives me 4, I get 40.8. So 17% would be 40.8. Now, it gets a little bit tricky when the numbers get a bit bigger, but it's all about strategy, because 93% is, you don't have to take the 1 and multiply it by 93, even though that would get you there. I'd start thinking about taking away. That's 7 away from 100. So I would find 7%, 12 and 4.8 is 16.8. And I would take that away from 240, which was 100%. And then that would be a way to get your answer. And let's just show that in a column method. I could borrow from there to make that 10, make that 9, make that 10 again. 2, 3, 2, 2. So 223.2 would be 93%. 45%, well, it's very close to 50. So 50% was 120, and it's actually 5% less. So I could just take the 12 away. So take the 12 away from 120, and I get 108. 45%. So this shows you how you can apply these building blocks and use it to find any percentage.